at a major zone. After a very aggressive move to the upside, everything was lined up perfectly. Why did Bitcoin dump? Even though everything was bullish for Bitcoin, I mean the ETF approval, BlackRock, like a lot of people are getting, everybody was bullish on Bitcoin. But why did it dump? In this video, I'm going to be explaining why Bitcoin dumped. Now, this is the thing. If you have been in the crypto trading space, you trade the crypto markets, this video might seem like an attack on what you think you know about trading, basically. And genuinely, that is not my intention, because if you feel attacked by what I'm going to say, you might get a bit defensive and you might not really get what I'm trying to put out there. So this is me just telling you, it is not my intention to attack your knowledge or whatsoever. This is just me giving you the reason why this happened, because I didn't just start saying Bitcoin was going to dump. If you're a subscriber to this channel, you probably have seen me say it. Like even my last video before this dump, I said it, my breakdown with chat, I showed like things on how I'm very certain Bitcoin was going to dump. I said it I've been saying it for a while though. So if you don't believe me, you're new to the channel, you can go check out my old videos, you can see me when I said that. Why did Bitcoin dump? It is very simple. It is straight up technicals. There was no big news. At least at the time I was saying it was going to dump, there was no news at the time. So I wasn't basing off my judgment wasn't based off of news. It was based off of pure technicals. Now let me explain this. Bitcoin made an all-time high, right? It's each 72, 73K, right? But what if I told you that technically speaking, Bitcoin did not make an all-time high? Let me break it down for you. This is part of the video that you must start feeling attacked. Bitcoin technically did not make an all-time high. In 2020, Bitcoin made the first all-time high, which was about 67, 68, 69K, depending on the exchange you are using. And in 2024, we made a new all-time high of about 71, 72, 73K. I'm not sure of the exact figure. But then, technically speaking, we did not make an all-time high. So this is the thing. I was on Bitcoin. I was watching Bitcoin at 85K, and then I saw the move to the upside, the very, very aggressive linear move to the upside. I don't know what you think about trading, but then this is the basics. When markets move that way and it begins to stall, there's a very, very big chance that it wants to retrace. But then I'm not basing my judgment off of that. This is just what I saw. But then when it got to its all-time high, the 70-something K that I got to, guess what it did? It came, guess this 2020 all-time high, I had my bar, like I have a resistance bar that I placed there. And I was watching this going into this point. So I was very, very concerned. And I was watching it. It got into the point. It broke it, closed above it. I was like, okay, so Bitcoin really intends to go to 100K. But then what happened? It closed above it and then it started doing all this minute, small movements, and then it pulled back down below it. I'm like, okay, I saw what you're trying to do, because I've fallen into this trap before. So it was easy for me to identify what was going on. Okay, I was like, okay. So this is what actually happened. If you saw Bitcoin at 72K and you feel like it made an all-time high, it did not. What it was doing, what you guys were seeing, was just week of candlestick, poking those positions, taking out orders. This is the interesting thing. Like, it's just so, because I'm getting pumped up because of the fact that I've seen a lot of blown accounts this period, because the dump that happened like a few days ago actually took a lot of people out, and some of these people are actually people that are very close to me. This was just spikes, and everybody was like, this going to 200K, this going to 120K. I'm like, bro, calm down. This started happening. I don't want to go too much in depth into. I don't want to pull up my charts and start showing you this, because I've already done this like three videos. I've been breaking down Bitcoin, so you can check those videos out. I saw the spike, I saw this thing, and then an interesting thing happened. I noticed a chart pattern in this madness it was very, very easy to see. Like, if you had not been so emotionally attached to Bitcoin going up, you would have clearly seen it, because I feel like most people got stopped out because they got emotional. Their emotion was in the game. They were trading emotionally. They were not basing their judgment off of technicals. In this range, when it got to this point, it was there for a while. And people were like, it's consolidating. Yeah, it's consolidating. But it was not just consolidating, it was forming a reversal chart pattern. My days, it was very visible. I'm getting pumped up because I know a lot of people close to me that actually got liquidated because of the dump that happened a few days ago. It was forming a chart pattern, a double top chart pattern formed at a major zone. After a very aggressive move to the upside, everything was lined up perfectly. Go check my older video for more clarification if you feel like maybe, sometimes people do back testing. After the trade plays out, they start talking about it. I have been talking about Bitcoin since. And there's one other thing I would like to debunk, because people have, like, during this time frame, because Bitcoin dumped, like, before this major dump, there was, I think, about a week ago, it came down about 5%. And then other altcoins were just doing like 3-4, which is so unusual. And I know for certain Bitcoin to crypto is like DXY to Forex. Bitcoin controls crypto market. If Bitcoin should dump 2%, if Bitcoin goes down by 1%, every crypto below from number 2 from Ethereum to like number 15 should go down about 3 or 4%. From 15 to like number 30, 40 should go down about 5%, and then from 40 to like 100 should go down about 7%. If Bitcoin should move 1%, that's the reward, that's the ratio. But then Bitcoin did like 5% drop, and every altcoin was doing 3, 4, 5% as well. I'm like, something is cooking, because this is so unusual. It doesn't move that way, and this is easy for me to see because I am 100% technicals over fundamentals. Because even your fundamental signals, fundamental trade that plays out, if you go in depth and look at it from a technical perspective, it will be very obvious why it happened. Bitcoin dump, the fundamentals started coming out after the dump was already there, so nobody actually used fundamentals to actually take any trades. So it's for someone like me that actually took advantage of the dump. You can check my old video. That actually took advantage of the dump was based off of technicals, and I have been saying, and this thing it has been from 72k. I've been like, bro, it's coming down. It's from 72k. Because this sincerely, this is something about me. Like I said, I'm a student, and there's something I actually learned. So let's say a lecturer comes to class now, and then it starts a new topic, and it's explaining the topic in a wide direction. And maybe I actually learned about the topic before, and then maybe from YouTube or from someone, and I learned it in the X direction. And maybe there's another student in class that also learned in another way, maybe in the Z direction. Now, initially, what I tend to do before is get defensive and be like, yo, lecturer, students, this is how I learned this. It's supposed to be this way. And most time, I might be right, but what I tend to lose is getting the knowledge of doing it in the Y direction and on the Z direction. So what I started doing recently is more of, okay, let me see, how do you do it in Y direction? Okay, that's nice. We are still heading the same way. I look at the students who is learning in the Z direction. Okay, that's nice. We are still heading the same way. So what I tend to do, what I realize at the end of the day is, my knowledge is not now based off of just the X direction, because it's now the resultant of the 3 knowledge. I don't know why I just went there, but that's resolution of forces. That's by the way. But then my knowledge on that particular topic now become a resultant of all these directions that it has been taught from. So that is the way I just approach trading. I'm very, very open to new idea or whatever. Like, let me know in the comments. I'm for real. This is not like the normal YouTube gimmick of trying to get people to comment on videos. I genuinely want to know what you think in the comment section below. I want to learn. I'm open to learn. That's just the thing. So I'm going to say this here. Technically, the market is still bullish. The overall market is still bullish. And when I say overall market is bullish, I mean Bitcoin is still bullish. And the only reason I'm saying Bitcoin is still bullish is if you do your technicals, it is bullish. It is bullish. What it's currently doing, and I don't want to go too much into breaking down the chart, into technical analysis, because I'm not going to be pulling up my charts to explain anything. I'm just doing this from like previous knowledge of what I saw and expect the market to do. This is what I think Bitcoin is doing currently. Bitcoin is going to pull back up a little to, like, let's say, I don't know, maybe 60 something K. I'm not sure of the exact figure. Like I said, I don't have my chart here. But what it's basically doing is going to pull back into the neckline of the double top. and then we're going to start falling back because it has not reached where it's supposed to get to. I'm going to be uploading a more detailed explanation on what my analysis on Bitcoin is going to be in the nearest future, so you might want to subscribe for that. But then it's going to pull up for a while and then dump back because it's not yet where it's supposed to be. Once it gets to where it's supposed to be, then we're going to start continue going up. But the overall of BTC is still very, very bullish. It is not bearish. The market is not bearish. What it's currently doing is retracing. I don't know if you got anything from this video, but that's just what I have to say to you for this video. Subscribe, guys, and please leave me a comment. I want to see that comment. If you doubt this, if you have another way of looking at this, you're all students, you're learning. I've not seen anybody that will tell you that you understand the market 100%. Bring the person to me. Let him show me the track record. Okay, it's very, very hard. So I'm open to learning. I'm open to learning. So thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one.